There was a mysterious ghost town hidden in the cave. The people here were all warm and hospitable. But the ghost town had a strange rule that everyone had to hang their shoes at the entrance of the town, and everyone in the town was barefoot. Edward met a little blonde girl. With the help of the girl, Edward found his idol, the poet. However, the poet was no longer the energetic and high-spirited man he used to be. He was living a carefree life in the town. In 12 years, he had only written 3 lines of poetry. Edward took the notebook, and it said, "The grass is really green, the sky is really blue, and the ghost town is really beautiful." Edward understood that this town would make people content with the status quo and waste their lives here just like the poet. At night, the villagers in the town prepared a bonfire party for Edward. Edward saw the little blonde girl again. The girl liked Edward very much and begged him to stay and tell her stories. But Edward told her, "I must leave because I don't want to waste my life." The girl reminded him, "You don't have shoes." But Edward said, "I'll leave even without shoes." Just like that, Edward left the ghost town barefoot step by step and met the giant at the next intersection. The two continued on their way and came across a circus. Both of them were attracted by it. The reason the giant was attracted was that the boss liked him very much and wanted to hire him as an employee. The giant, who had been discriminated against since childhood, got recognition and felt that he had realized his life value. So, he happily stayed at the circus, and Edward saw a girl at the circus and fell in love with her at first sight. Edward volunteered to stay and worked for the boss for free for 3 years just to get to know this girl. After 3 years, Edward knew the girl's name and address, and also knew that the girl liked daffodils. Edward came to the girl's home, but found that she had already got engaged, and her fiancé was Price, his childhood friend. Now Price was a fitness enthusiast, with a muscular build and a hot temper, but Edward didn't give up. He started to write love letters to the girl one by one, writing down all his thoughts of missing her in the past 3 years. He also collected daffodils from various places and planted a sea of flowers downstairs of the girl's house. When the girl opened the window, what she saw was a full view of daffodils and Edward in the flower field. Everyone in the town was attracted by the daffodils. Price also noticed Edward's intention. He rushed over and fought with Edward, but the girl gave the ring back to him and told Price that she loved Edward. Just like that, the girl became William's mother, and they held their wedding in the daffodil field. Not long after the wedding, news came that Price had died. He died of a heart attack caused by excessive exercise, which confirmed the witch's prophecy.